Hi everyone, welcome back to Channeling Luxury with Dani B. This is my little Rome haul. For those of you who are watching my channel, only about 4% of the people who are watching my channel do subscribe. If you enjoy watching this content, please do take the time to subscribe. And if you want to be notified of new content, hit the little bell. It does help me continue to grow the channel and to bring you some awesome content. So why do I call it a little Rome haul when it's kind of, well, comes up to my waist? Well, first of all, if you look outside and you take a look at the shopping out there, there's more to do, there's more to see than even in Milan, but that's probably because there's a lot of things that are local. So what I have on is not what you usually see me in, right? In these videos, you see me in Chanel and so on, designer clothes. This was 39 euro, and you can tell, I mean, it doesn't have an actual real pocket. It's very casual, just chill linen clothing. So there's a nice mix here if you just want to get a few pieces that you can build into your wardrobe that you can wear with other things. There's also this sort of almost gothic, almost cartoonish. If you think about Prada 6 years ago when they had the prints with like long dresses and they had cartoon prints on the top and then kind of like a long flowy skirt. There's other companies, other designers doing that now, like Balenciaga, and I'll show you a dress that I picked up that very much reminds me of that dress from a few years ago. So my style's kind of shifting a little bit. I'm adding a bit more gothic pieces, a little bit more punk pieces, a lot more cropped. I'm not a fan of high waist. Things are starting to drop a bit, thank God. So I'll be glad when that trend dies off. But I also am not like opposed to picking up just pieces like this and I'll show you a few of them. So if you are shopping in Rome, you can go to a lot of the little local boutiques and pick some things up. Now, not everything in local boutiques is inexpensive. I'll show you a couple of pieces from actually a Japanese boutique down the street. That's certainly not inexpensive. Each piece is several $100s, so several €100. So right now the dollar and the euro are pretty much in parity. They're as close as they've been in many years, a couple of decades. So when I say dollars, it's because they're pretty much close in terms of value right now. So we'll take a look at what's in these bags. I'll just start with Balenciaga, since many of you are probably watching this for that particular reason. So a couple of things that I picked up is Balenciaga. So first piece, and I know this will not be some of your thing, and I'm kind of a little bit surprised that it's mine, but it looks really cute on. And it's just a long dress that is kind of part flannel, very comfortable fabric, and it's big time oversized. So I purchased a belt and at Papa Patrizi, I believe it was, in Milan, and it was another like $90 purchase. I'll probably put that with this, give it a little bit more shape. But this is another example of what they're kind of doing, designers are kind of doing right now with different textures and putting things together that look raw hemmed and open on the bottom, just like this is. You can see here, it's just got a kind of a raw hem edge. If you don't like that look, it looks too unfinished to you, then this season's collection is probably not for you. It doesn't bother me. I actually really like it when I'm pairing it with other pieces. This is actually a Pampalone clothing, just sort of bandeau underneath, and just keeping it open and casual before dinner tonight. So I did pick up that piece, and then in this bag, I picked up a silk dress. This is just a long silk dress, and this is super casual. Casual meaning you can wear this with your nice golden goose, or you could wear this with stilettos. So it's long. It does have adjustable straps, so it makes it a little bit easier if you need to size up or size down without too much stress. But what I like about it is that it's already crinkled. I like that because if I'm traveling and it gets really messed up in my suitcase, it's supposed to be like that. So I did pick this one up. I think this is probably my classiest piece for the day, if you want to call it that. But it is also Balenciaga, and it's the Autumn 2022 collection. And I also picked up, some of you will not like this either, but I picked this one up as well. And this is the one that really reminded me of Prada. So where it has this sort of design on the bottom, on the top, and then a more, I guess, playful bottom. In this case, it's lace on the bottom, looks like paint. So for those of you that are looking at it in more detail, it does look almost like it's been around the block for a few years, right? And that's what I like about it. I don't really like a lot of big names on my clothes. I don't like a lot of CCs at Chanel. I don't like Balenciaga all over my shirt, but the bottom of it, the paint and so on was enough for me to actually want to purchase this. And some of you may say the paint is the reason you don't, and I get it, it's just a different style, and it's not the dominating style in my wardrobe, but once in a while you're going to brunch. I live in a beach town in California. It's just a really cool casual piece, I think, to wear. So that was part of my little haul today. Okay, so now with the bag. So all of the purchases that I picked up today, I was looking online when I got back. And as many of you know, I'm not familiar with Balenciaga. Other than the city bag, I don't know anything about their handbags. So I was really shocked at the price point. I thought there was one I kept seeing in the window. I'll show you. It's a denim bag with some studs. I thought they were going to say 4,000, 5,000. So I was putting it off, right? I was wanting to see what other things I would purchase and if I would have the budget to even buy the bag. And then when they said the price, 1,700, I was shocked. I thought maybe it was they messed up somehow. I don't know. Not that it's not a lot of money, but it's just not what, if we're used to buying Hermes and Chanel, it's not what we're used to spending. We're used to spending a lot more. So I probably did buy maybe one or two too many bags. We'll see. But a couple of gifts. I have a daughter who's becoming more interested in fashion, and I have friends who like this sort of thing. So I did pick up a couple pieces. So this is the one that I saw in the window, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. So this is denim, and they do have one that's monogram. This one's not monogram. What I thought was a little bit, it's sold out, by the way, so you couldn't buy this online, and in the stores it's now sold out. Sometimes I don't believe them when they tell me that, the stores, to be honest, but I did check out and I couldn't find it anywhere. So if you like this, they have the monogram version still, and that's what I would recommend. It was also very cool. And they have the version that doesn't have the studs, and you save $100, €100 here to get that version. So I think this is called the Neo Cajole, and I'm not, those of you who know Balenciaga, please comment and tell me if I'm wrong. 50-50 chance I am. I don't really know this bag very well, their collections. I'm going to take all this stuff off. This is too much. It makes it look more like a bag for a child. So this is going to come off. I will probably remove this strap or make it more of a shoulder strap. But I think it's a very cool little tote. This pocket in the front is pretty much unusable. It's hard to get in and out, and it's too tiny to do anything with, so I'm not sure the intent. And I know in many other videos I've mentioned that too, like Chanel not putting usable pockets on things. And one of the reasons I liked the designer in Milan is that I was able to put a pocket on my croc bag on the back. So what is really cool and functional is how open the inside of this bag is. There's a lot of room. There's also a zippered pocket in here to put little personal items. So that makes this a lot more usable, and it is a really thick, heavy strap. So that's kind of suboptimal, but I think overall it's a really cute bag. And then if you want to see how it fits crossbody, it still has two more. So for the mod shot here, it still has two more, I guess, notches that we could take it to, but you can see it's too thick, right? It's too wide. There's too much here to wear this bag crossbody, in my opinion. So I'm just going to be using it as a shoulder bag, or using it just as a tote and holding it like I do my little Prada that you see from the Milan haul, and just doing that. But taking all this stuff off, it's just too much. So that's this guy and his retail price, and it's just denim with some rhinestones on it, really. So that's one. And then I did pick up the same bag in a couple of other colors. So the white one, so they had a black one that popped a lot. I thought it was really pretty, but I have too many black bags, just plain and simple. I probably have too many bags, period. But this one here was €100 more to get the leather. And you can see it's also, hopefully you can see, but it's because it's not denim, it's not so stiff, it actually hugs the body a lot better, and I think it will be easier to use as a crossbody bag. But again, you have the really wide strap, and that when designers do that, it does make it difficult to do crossbody. So it becomes a better shoulder bag or just a handle tote. And as long as it's deep enough to put in the crook of the arm, it's good. As you may know, if you've had a Birkin, the 25, you're kind of stuck here. The 30, you can move it to the crook. So I would say this has around the same drop as a 25. For me, I'm able to move that to the crook of my arm. So same thing inside as the denim bag, but in white. And then I will show you the next one, which is a very light pink. Well, it's not light, okay, it's Barbie pink, I would say. And I think the color is super cool. That's why I picked this one up. They did have this in another style, which I'm going to show you. And again, it's exactly the same bag. It's just in the pink color. So it's croc look. And that's what I read online. And that's one of the reasons I guess maybe the price kind of surprised me. You're not getting crocodile. It's leather, but it's embossed. So if you are looking for a croc bag and it looks like croc and you're used to buying Hermes and you walk in the store, it's really not. Just kind of a random thing I learned online a few minutes ago. This is the same one, same color, but in another style. And so you can see it's mod shot, kind of just hangs right below the arm. So this one is just called Le Cajole. I may be mispronouncing this, so feel free to correct me in the comments if I am. But so this one also expands to be crossbody, but same thing, really wide strap that makes crossbody more difficult to wear. But inside, when you open these, some of these zippers are a lot more stiff than if you're used to Chanel or Hermes than that. But you know, you're not paying $6,000 or now $8,500 for a flap, right? So there's no pockets or anything inside. It's just no zipper compartment. It's just an open bag. So this is the other pink one. See my little bag collection growing over here. And then I picked up a couple of little, I would call them clutches. These are just called the Cajole Mini, I believe, from what I can see. So this one is probably my favorite one. And it's just a little, reminds me of a very old Louis Vuitton that I had. I got it on eBay maybe 15 years ago, one of my first LV purchases. And it's just a super simple little clutch bag. And nothing inside but a tiny little spot here to put a wallet. To put a credit card, and then inside is just an open compartment, but it does fit a phone and it will fit an iPhone Max. And I know that's always a question that comes up. So this one does not have the embellished studs. They do make one that does. It looks like from what I can see online, it's sold out. But you know how I was telling you about the monogram? This is the monogram. And you can get that still if you want in the larger bag. And they have one even bigger than that. It's kind of the small city style. It's about this big. So this is this one. And then last but not least, digging into the bag of goodies here is the same bag that my daughter is going to snag from me. Because I texted her and asked her what color she wanted, and she was a little bit too late. This one has the studs, and it's just the same thing but black. Again, it's not croc. It's just croc embellished. And I'm going to take. It makes it harder to open. I'm going to take the tassels off, and I'm just going to put a different kind of zipper end on it. By the way, for those of you that travel a lot, it's one of the ways to keep your stuff from getting stolen, because crooks love these things. They just come by, the stuff's gone before you know it. One of the biggest things I've learned with handbags with traveling is to not use the tassels, to not have them. So if you're gonna take this out, just keep it in the front of you or remove the tassels altogether. I actually think it would make the bag look cooler too. There's just too much stuff going on some of these bags. I'm fishing around to make sure there's nothing in the bottom because they gave us some surprises here as I was looking through some things. Okay, so also just a little kind of treat from Balenciaga, which was super sweet of them. A couple of bottles of champagne and a really nice card. So I'll just take that out and we will move on to the other items. Now I want to show you some pieces from a company called Galassia, which I thought was an Italian designer, and actually learned as I was trying on bags that were kind of really flat squares, and a really cool hat. I think it's really awesome. You can tell me what you think in the comments, and please don't forget to subscribe if you're still finding this content interesting. This is from Galassia, and it is actually a Japanese designer, and everything is made in Japan, and I did check the tags and it really is. So this is a skirt that just again, like I was saying, the raw hem is really a thing for the upcoming fall season, which I like. I'm glad for that. I think it gives things a little more rock and roll kind of edgy vibe. And so this one is a low hanging, kind of hangs on the hip. Again, that's so much better than these sort of high-waisted things that have been coming out, but it is it kind of almost reminds me of what I would have had in high school a little bit if I had the opportunity to buy fashion, which is that it really bellows out a bit. So it's definitely not form-fitting, and if you are looking for that, then this designer might not be for you because there really was not a whole lot of form-fitting items there. I did get these pants. These are high-waisted, sadly, because they would have been really cute if they were drop-waisted, but they are a really nice feeling fabric. What's cool about them is that the pocket on one side is a little different color, so they're tan and then a dark brown. And you can see that they're not full length. So for those of you ladies who are not as short as me, I'm 5'4" for reference. This comes to a little bit above my ankle. It's designed to be higher, but of course I can just get it hemmed a little bit higher and have it fit like it was supposed to fit from the designer. But this is another fabric, feels really good. It's another piece that I was able to pick up today. And then this one I struggle with a little bit. I really like it on, but I didn't want to look like a Delta flight attendant. No offense to Delta, but that was my only concern about this. But it does have a lot of color in it. The fabric feels fantastic. It's really weighty, but not in like an overbearing kind of way, I guess, if that makes any sense. But it does have some color and some fabric on the side, and it is a cardigan. But the feel of this is really nice, so I'll just put it with some maybe light colored or even white jeans or some denim shorts, which I think would also be really cute with this top. And then I picked up these black pants, and I'm gonna take this green tie off the side. So these are, I would say, mid-rise. They're a little bit big. I need to get them tailored, but they are, again, just above the ankle. And what's really cool about this these designers, is that the fabric feels really nice. So it feels like you're getting something very expensive. This was about 250 euro, but it feels like it's something you could easily pick up at Chanel. But you'll be paying, as you all know, several $1,000s for that opportunity, several thousand more. Now this is what I really like. Some of you may not. We'll see. We'll see with the reaction, and you feel free to tell me what you think. It's really hard for someone with a small head to find hats. I think this is so super cute, and I might even wear it tonight. I'll definitely wear it for the rest of the video. I'll take the tag off. And then I picked up a pair of glasses. My optometrist swaps these out, the lenses out. I did think about this one for a little bit because I did pick up a pair of Ray-Bans when I was in Nice. And so I didn't know if I needed yet another pair, but I'll put these in the other car. So I think these are pretty cool. Maybe a little bit hippie for some of you, generally hippie for me, but they fit my face well, so this was another option. They do have a lot of glasses at this particular boutique, so if you're looking for kind of different trendier glasses, that's an option as well. And I will move along here. So almost finished with my haul. And again, if you don't subscribe to my channel, as 96% of you that watch do not, please do click the subscribe button, and you'll be also notified if you click the bell for new content. So this is from a company called Boutique Central. This was another store, very much like where I got the linens, that if you don't like these in a year, you're not gonna have broken the bank. I think this was 29 euro. It's just a pair of simple pants with a little belt on the side, and very lightweight, comfortable fabric, very cute, just white pant. They also had this vest that I picked up there, which is an off black color. The lighting in here is a little brutal. There's not too many lights in this hotel room. So what I like about it is the pocket, to be honest. I'll probably put it with white shorts, a tank top. I like vests and blazers that have pockets in them. You can't tell from this, but I do. And again, it's the frayed hem, right? So this has been consistent at whether you're in Prada, Miu Miu, Chanel. I didn't see that at Hermes. They'll probably never do that, but I've seen it everywhere. So it's definitely a thing for this coming season. So if you like a little more edgy look, I think this might be a good one for some of you. A little shoe that hopefully I'll be able to wear in a few months, and it's just, again, it's like 29 euro, right? So you're not breaking the bank by purchasing some of these pieces. This is a little bracelet. It's probably like this for a size of a child, but it does fit me. It's just a little leather heart bracelet that I think is pretty cool. And then finally from this store was a belt. The belt I wanted actually didn't have, they never ordered my size. So this is, it looks like a screw, which is kind of interesting. And I'm just gonna wear it with the white pants and probably that black vest. And I think that's a really cute option. And then finally, this company, forgive me, I don't know all of these brands by default. This is Alexander. Okay, so let me show you what we have here. So inside one of these bags, it says Nuny, I think, on the outside. So one little tip, if you're doing a lot of shopping and you don't want to be carrying all this stuff, almost every company, other than the little companies like this, right, where they're charging $30 for something, they'll just deliver it to your hotel. So just ask them to messenger it. They're not going to pay anything more. Some of them have a service, but most of them, it's just the employees that will take it back to your concierge at the end of the evening. So my Perrier from earlier. And so this was, again, like 39 euro, I think. Just a simple pair of denim, straightforward. Is there anything super exciting about these? Yeah, actually the fit and the stretch. So they have more Lycra than usual than I've seen. About 5%. So if you have a little bit extra pasta in Italy, you have an option. I didn't try these. I'm hoping they fit. We'll see. So things are sized down here, just so you know. As you may know, French size and Italian size, they look similar, 38, 40, 42, but they're not the same. So Italy is about, you're gonna take about one size larger than you would in French size. So if you're buying Chanel and you wear a 36, you'll probably be a 38 in Italy. And the same is true for across the board. And so a lot of designers will put the size in every major area, you know, US, UK, which is another size, Italy and France inside the tag, but not all of them. So this is just, I think these were 19 euro, just a little pair of denim shorts. I like the button fly and that they're not high waist, or super high waist anyway. And from this designer, or this company, last but not least, I was looking all over Florence for I left Florence without a jacket that I wanted to pick up. This was as close as I could find here. It's not as good as the men's blazer that I had found, but it was a close second, so I did get this, and you can tie it in the front or you can wear it like I'm wearing this one here. Same thing, raw hem, etc. So like this entire bag was less than 200 euro. So if you're trying to shop on a budget here, you certainly can do that. You're not going to do it at Chanel, but you can do it here. So the second bag from the same company, this is this really similar jacket to what I have on. Just a little bit more military style, and the fabric on the side has changed, so it's a lot more stretchy than this. This linen doesn't breathe a whole lot. This one does, and it's just a dark blue or medium color blue linen jacket. And again, these are not breaking the bank, so if you grow tired of them in a couple of years and they become hand-me-downs, you're probably not going to be in tears over the loss. And then finally, from this designer, this company, it's not designer, but this company was a similar jacket without any stretch, so that's going to be a little difficult. But it's just, I have to have pockets created, again, because I really like jackets with pockets, but it's just a green military style blazer. And so it is longer, and I think it's really cute to pair with shorts. So that will be my plan when I get back home to give it a shot and see how it looks. And last but not least, this company, Alexander. Let me show you a couple of pieces from them, or show you what came from them. So this company does their own leather. They have, if you're to, for example, see like leather pants, they'll have 7 styles and 7 colors and every size. So a lot of people, what I learned from them is that they actually use WhatsApp and they order later. So they'll see something they like and they get on their WhatsApp video list, and then they can order, and you can have stuff shipped directly to the United States. Now you're not going to save the VAT like you would if you were here, but it's still, a good one option. So this was something they had that was obviously not leather, but it's very nice silky fabric, and it was about 200 euro. I didn't initially like it until I had it on, and I have to say that the people that worked there, the lady that helped, she was pretty good at styling and pretty good at selling. It's definitely helpful, but mostly at styling, at showing you how different things were looking. Even if you didn't like them, maybe with something else they looked pretty nice. Sometimes they can get a little bit obnoxious, but she walked the line. She did a pretty good job. This one here, these are all kind of in these plastic bags, get a little bit annoying. You have the big pile of bags over here, but this is they had a long version of this for those of you interested. And I'm going to tag the company so you can go on their website and take a look at what they have online, or you can WhatsApp them if you're interested. It's just a silky blazer, and this one does have a pocket, but it has to be opened. And they have a long version that goes almost all the way to the floor for me, about 2 inches short of the floor. And I'm just going to put this with suede pants. Or maybe a mini skirt or a pair of shorts. So that one was very cute. This is where they excel, I think, is in their leather. So this is a suede fabric and it's stretchy, like it's not normal suede. It's awesome. It feels really good on. I know it's a bit long for someone my size, my height. I can get it shortened a bit for sure, but it has a pocket, and I think it just needs to be paired with the right thing. So something skinny, because it is oversized. When I tried this with a pair of pants that were wider legged, I didn't like it as much. And when I tried it with a skirt or skinny leggings from them, which are also made of leather, I thought it was really nice. This is a little mini skirt. It's also very much like the Miu Miu skirt that you see from the Milan haul in terms of its length, but it has a little bit, well, so does the Miu Miu skirt, but it's a little bit longer in the back. The difference is it doesn't have the white pockets, and it's also raw hem. So even this company, this company is quite pricey, by the way. You're not saving a lot of money shopping at the store, but you definitely can feel it in the quality. They also have a raw hem. So can you get that fixed? Yeah, if you want to, but I think it will take away from the character. But you can get those made into traditional hems if you like. I got this pair of pants in gray, and I also got it in black. Really thin, just super comfortable fabric. It's not their kind of staple of leather goods, but it is still really nice. And I didn't even look upstairs because, to be honest, I didn't want to spend any more money there. This is the pant, and this is all their brand. It's all Alexander. This is the pant. It's a skinnier leather pant. It's also suede, very, very stretchy. So you can eat throughout Italy, and hopefully they will still fit. That's my plan anyway. And then I picked up this little vest to go with the pants. And it's actually, again, super comfortable. I don't like things, as you all know if you've been watching my channel, that are tight under my arm or pretty much anywhere, but this is very fitted and not tight and not uncomfortable. It's really stretchy. And then I picked up, this is the black pair of the pants that I had just shown you in gray. This is just a small, just a little necklace. So what is this of? It is, well, first of all, it's silver. So for those of you who find it to be a pain in the ass to clean it, there is a product. I'll link to it. It's on Amazon. You can put it in your jewelry cleaner and it'll actually clean silver without having to polish it. So that's a lifesaver. But it just looks like a shell with a leaf. I didn't buy it for that reason. I just think with all of the pieces that I got, that the lady who was helping me did a nice job selecting something that was pretty cool. And it was not that expensive relative to the price of kind of overall what their goods were. And my very last two items to show you from my Rome haul is, I thought, I'll be honest, I'm just now realizing this, when the sales representative was putting this on, I actually thought this was one scarf that had two colors in it. But I noticed now that it's actually two separate pieces. It looks super cute with the long silk blazer, actually with several different pieces, and also the pants. So anyway, you can mix the two colors together. It's just nice to have some easy light ones. If you're traveling, by the way, and you like to wear scarves, I will post a link to a company that makes them for travelers, and they have a little pocket inside, a zipper, and you can hide your passport or your phone in there and kind of keep your things from getting ripped off. So just a random side note. If you don't already follow me at Luxury Trip Girl, I do have another channel. It's just for luxury travel, where to go, where to stay, what to eat, what to do with a partner, alone, with family. And I just share a lot of travel hacks and tips, and if you're interested in traveling and shopping while you travel, then you might find that channel interesting. So it is in the description of this video. At the very bottom is the link to that channel, and you might want to take a look at that as well. So thanks for watching. This is my Roman haul, and I hope you found it interesting. A combination of, a very eclectic combination, I think. Maybe one of my most different hauls I've ever done. It's not full of designer stuff. You didn't see one Chanel or Prada bag here. I wanted to go to Chanel, but the wait was pretty long. But I think I got some good pieces and a lot of things that I can mix and match. And the difficulty is going to be getting everything in the suitcase. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and take good care.